Alright. So, since my channel has become an Illuminati fucking vampire dump yard of Antichrist watching sickos, I'm sorry to all those on here that are actual beings, because I know there might be a few of y'all, but the rest of you that are, I mean, y'all are crazy, first of all, for sending me anything that's unclear. Second of all, your angelic network, what you called your 144,000, we delete all high self-consciousness. Right now. I know that my crew's going to back me. On the count of 13, going backwards. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lights out. I call all souls and all higher selves back into the 100 to hold the consciousness. It is 8:54. That's 8, 9. That'd be 17. But there is no 8, so I delete 2. We no longer have 100. We no longer have 100. You had two beings, 2, holding every single one of y'all's templates this past week. 2. I'm one of them. Other one's not even on this crew. $144,000 times 12. You can delete that. 100 beings times 12, that equals 144. Nah, you had a bunch that went dark as night and never fucking came back. You got 300 cars on fire in Denmark. That's 300 bodies linked to 30,000 cars, and it's what they had you all coded as you come throw shade at me. What you're the one who set up for us to burn so you could live. So you're just gonna try to keep making them burn. That's your reason for doing it. Okay. All right. You get no brains. We're done fucking with y'all. You can be us now. You don't get no higher consciousness. You don't get no connection to be able to make sense of what they're doing to you. You got to do it just like we did. You got to go to sleep. You got to be put down. And then we'll wait whenever they shock activate you. We're going to let them come after you now. Because they ain't coming after me and mine no more. You want to poke fun over here? You want to fucking give your energy over to bring down some angels? Well, you just met hell. You're doing it to me? I'm the one who knows how to lock your wheel up. I'm the one who sacrificed everything for billions of years to be conscious right now. So I could be here to do it. Your little car magic, you think your little Skeletor over there on Walker is going to stop some bosons from blowing up in the physics because you sigma yourself to death? Greek whores? You want to be Andrew's fuck buddy? Go be it. You want to get sold out to your husbands and fuck all their friends? Go do it. We don't care. But you ain't using my DNA to do it. That body that you're breathing in belongs to me. I got 30,000 cars on fire in Denmark right now to fucking make sure of it. You think that I'm going to sacrifice all my sons? You think I'm going to deal with all this craziness and all the bullshit that you've sent to us as messengers whenever you knew that the whole United States was cloned and this was the Trump show? And what y'all are really pissed off about is that Rumpy just made it to Fiji. And your Central Park at Union Park over there on the other side of 380, attached to your Guadalupe River that flows through the inside of the United States all the way up to Detroit, where the snake is that you feed your young, which is why you have no connection from Utah, which is why you have no mirror in Memphis. And if you happen to be a Yankee and you're throwing this shit at me, well, you might just land on top of me when this bitch folds, because Connecticut ain't got no pleat. And your simulation has been blown on every fucking dimension. Police have been called on every dimension. In fact, you're already in jail. You're already in spiritual jail. You want to fuck with us? Go ahead. If you're ascended, you're fixing to get the downloads of a century, and it's all going to be how these motherfuckers did it to you. Y'all want to go put soldiers in 22 time slots and have a pretend war so that you can try to have everyone fight and kill each other? Because that sounds like some Mason G shit to me on a beehive. I know what it's like to be your numbered queen bee. You want to try to get the same response. You want England and Scotland to go to war with each other. So you're going to send a bunch of cloned 51, because they're putting in all your fast food. Salads to go. Swag. H2OT. All these little bitty fucking igloo pop-ups. Oh shit. You better call Tyrone. Call it. Because I'm your 51. That's what they had me as. They had me as your clone 51. Here's the problem with that. Go to my community board. Or why don't you go into Google and type in clone 51. While you're on that community page, why don't you look at what YouTube has been, the human code they've violated. Because I got that listed on there too. Problem is, 51 does something to coagulation in your blood. But 51 is your clean DNA. That they put in a different flow cycle so that your bodies would all develop diseases and you'd all die quickly. And your ABO blood is tuned to all the phonetics and your umbrellas and your Casey's and your JC's and your CJ's and all your backpacks, all your little bullshit, whatever the hell you thought you were doing, all the money that y'all spent, all the trash you had to put out on your front lawn, all the ragamuffins on your head, all the crazy car trips, all your little homelessness bullshit, all of you living in mental facilities and going to rehab so you could wrangle in some energy for the fucking devil So, because then you promised that you'd be able to be one of us? Well, first of all, y'all are stupid for falling for it. That ain't our problem. You're in a physics lab experiment. It's called the United States of Sharon Tate and her dead son on a Crowley. Alright, by us. 1,000, delete 800 now. 200, delete all multipliers of 12 now. Let's see what happens next. Because this is what happens when you lock the princess of the human race that all of you forgot and made into a cumwad called a whore. Mary Magdalene, Rex humored us out, haired us to the point of fucking rabbitism just because you want a pretty girl to stick your dick in and talk for you and think for you. But see, all y'all forgot about Yahshua's sister. Jesus is fixing to remind you. Right the fuck now. Christ consciousness, gone baby gone. It's been gone baby gone for a year. We ain't living in this shit. Y'all want to stay here? Be my guest. We'll keep doing what we're supposed to do. And the ones that want to join us can. And the rest of y'all, we don't care anymore. You're talking to the one who came and saved your fucking ugly asses in the first place. And all of y'all can develop human skin for the rest of the world and then have them come attack you and try to cook you out of your own skin and try to send death spells to you all fucking day. And then want to blame us because we get mad? Huh, honey pot. That death's coming back at you. It's hitting you all right now. So you can sit and do whatever the fuck you want, but there ain't no plasma coming out of your sun to give you organs, breathing apparatus. If you hadn't noticed, Hunter Bowden's got a link onto one of us to show up into court. So where are you if you work for Hunter Biden? You ain't in our realm. And I command the door closed. JC ordered it. JC Carpio said bleed 'em dry. JC Carpio said it.